we're gonna make hobbit houses out of clay. We're gonna start with a ball of clay and we're gonna flatten it a little bit. And then we're gonna roll it out, roll just a little bit one direction, and then rotate your rolling pin. So roll a little bit this way, I'm gonna lift it, I'm gonna rotate it. Like that. So I'm going for about thickness of about 1/8 of an inch. Oops. And once I have that, I'm gonna cut out a little platform for my hobbit house to sit on. So it doesn't have to be a perfect circle, it can be kind of a funny shape. It's your little platform. Like that. Cut it out. Okay. So now that I have, I'm going to build my little mushroom house on top of this platform. Can kind of smooth out the edges. Okay. And now I'm going to take another bit of my clay slab I have here, roll it out a little bit more, and I'm going to make the walls of my hobbit house. So I can do a rectangle shape like that. All right, so see I have this rectangle now and I can kind of fold it around like this and push those edges together. Use a tiny bit of water to kind of blend them together. And I can put my hobbit house on here, push it in there like that. I lift it up, I see it's left a mark, and that's where I'm gonna score it. Now that I have scored it, I'm gonna add some water to both surfaces. I'm going to gently push it onto the surface like that. Again, if you want to take a paintbrush and kind of blend it in, smooth it around those edges you can. So now that I have that basic shape, I'm going to make a little dome roof. So I'm going to take this remainder of my clay right here, like that, and I'm going to cut out another rectangle shape. If I can do that. Now with this shape, I'm going to do something interesting. See how I take it like this, and I'm gonna bend it, and I'm gonna put these two together like that. So I'm taking the edge of it and I'm bending them together, and I'm sticking my finger in the middle, and then I blend them together to make a cone like that. Okay. So now that I have that cone shape, I can cut around the edges, my cone shape, to make it even. So pull off the extra clay there. Now this is a bit messy, so I'm gonna take just a little bit of moisture in my finger. I'm gonna smooth out the edges of my roof. And gravity might be enough to hold it on here, so I might not worry about scoring and slipping it. And push it on there like that, and now I have kind of a little mushroom house. So now that I have the basic structure, I can go back and I can add some really fun stuff. For example, maybe I want to have a little window in this roof, so I would poke my clay needle like that, and I can cut out a little window. Window there, and I could go back and shape it with my brush. Now there's another way you can do a window where I could have like a window pane, so I could do like a little cut out a little half circle like this. And then right next to it, I can cut out another half circle, so it kind of leaves like a little window pane in the center. See, that might just poke through the bottom. It's okay. Get over there. So now I can take just a little bit of damp brush and I can smooth out the surface area and shape it into what'll look like more of a window. I could even outline the window. That if I want. I could add texture to my roof if I wanted to. I could add like little shingles, little pine cone shingles to my roof. These little U shapes like that. And then look at the bottom of my house. I want to do some kind of door shape down here. So I'm going to cut out kind of a round shape like this and have it arch like that. And I'm also going to poke a hole up through the center because I want it to dry. That'll help it dry better. And also help me can stick my finger up through the center to help me shape it. So I'm gonna cut out this door a little bit more right here, see if I can open it up. Get my fingernail in there a little bit. An open door. Your door doesn't have to be an open door. This looks too hard. And then again, I can take just a damp brush, a little bit damp, and I can shape it a bit better. I could add more windows in the bottom of my hobbit house, maybe a triangle shaped window like this. Whoops. That doesn't really, there it goes. See how that'll stay, and then maybe another, oops, triangle here. You can play around, be really gentle. If you don't want to cut all the way through your clay, you could just do like the shape of a window. Sometimes it can be hard to cut out, but you see how that left like a little window pane? That's kind of cute. And then I could try to pull out that extra clay through the bottom since I have a hole punctured in the bottom. And then I can use my brush to kind of clean it up and shape it a little better. Smooth it out. Now for my yard, this little yard area, I can, maybe I want to do like a little cobblestone walkway or something. I could do that, and I could like have a little path kind of winding around like that, or I could do little circles for cobblestones, my path like that. There's all kinds of fun ways you can decorate it. Now when you're done with your hobbit house, I want you to carefully lift it up like that and write your name on the bottom of it. Let me know if you need help with that. You're going to put it in the center of your table. And now with your extra scraps, I want you to gather them loosely in your hand like this. Gather them loosely in your hand and sprinkle them with a little bit of water. Roll them into a ball. put them back into the clay bag. And with your canvas, you're gonna pick it up with both hands like this and carry it over to the garbage and shake it into the garbage. Now you're gonna notice you have some crumbs at your table still. You can sweep them into your hand like this and throw them in the garbage. When you're done doing that, you're gonna get a wet cloth and wipe off your table, and then you're all done.